Hi, welcome to Off the Job. I'm Pete.
I'm Keiran.
And we are at Alexandra Palace for the Tool Fair and Alex show.
Got our coffee.
Yep, ready to go. It hasn't opened its doors to the public yet, but that's probably about
5 minutes away.
7
minutes,
away,
yeah.
7 minutes away.
But yeah, no, I love this venue. Have you been here before?
Yeah, I've been here before. I've done Alex before. CT1 are over there. I worked for them last time I was here. But it's a nice, airy venue. I think it's going to be busy.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be busy today.
I love that it's in one room. When it's in multiple rooms, it can get a bit disjointed, but yeah.
Yeah, but this is nice. It's
Stick around for some interviews with tool companies.
And some
engineers.
general public. We don't know. We might have somebody famous on, you know? Somebody potentially famous. You never know. Yeah? Anyone could come through these doors, mate, you know? So,
See you in a bit.
see you in a bit. Right, I'm here with Alan Dewar. He works for Velocity Pro. Is it Pro Pack still?
Pro gear.
Pro Gear.
Yeah.
Velocity Pro Gear. I was like looking at his stall and I said, you look like a nice gentleman to interview. Would you be up for it? And he said, definitely, Peter, definitely. I went, how do you know me? And he said, I watched the podcast. I went, oh, thanks very much.
I think that's because I'm the worst salesman on the lot and I'm not really doing anything.
How's it going here today?
Very well.
Yeah?
Very well.
Got a lot of sales?
This has always been a good show for us, this
Yeah.
one. Last year was our first time coming here and we sold out.
Really?
Everything we brought sold out.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I'm with Robert, gas engineer, right?
Yeah.
Plumber, gas engineer. What brings you to Tool Fair today?
I'm picking up some stuff for my son, who's got an apprenticeship as an electrician. So he's given me a list of tools to pick up for him, maybe get him a bit of a deal,
Yeah.
and have a little look around myself, see what's about, new stuff, new techniques, doing stuff.
Yeah. Have you been to this one before?
Yeah, I come here pretty much every year.
Okay, nice. Is it one of the ones that you sort of come to every year? Do you go?
Yeah, I come to this and I go to the one in Birmingham,
Yeah.
and I go to Screwfix Live.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Right, when you come to a show of this magnitude, any type of tool show, you are going to find big wipes. And they're very easy to spot, if you don't mind me saying. So we've got Jack, who's representing Big Wipes Day. Have you done this show before yourself, Jack?
Yeah, we've done Alexandra Palace since its inception. I think this is Alexandra Palace, I think it's the 5th, 6th, 7th
Oh,
time.
blimey. So you are a veteran.
Yeah, of this show, yeah, and this is my favourite venue. I mean, look around.
It's beautiful, isn't it? We've said about that.
absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come here twice a year for the darts and for Tool Fair at Alexandra
And
Palace.
what is best, the darts or the tool fair?
No comment.
Right, okay.
There you go.
So I'm here with Kimmy. She's with CT1 today. Kimmy the Sparks, can't miss that out. But yeah,
Not Kimmy the plumber.
not Kimmy the plumber. Yeah. So she's going to show us her first ever CT1 demo.
Okay. Yeah, amazing. So the first question I need to ask you, have you seen this before?
No. No. I don't know.
Okay, brilliant. You are in for a ride. Let's start.
You got to explain us through the tutorial.
Okay, so here we have a product, CT1. It's color blue. If you need a drink and you're out about in town, you're drinking, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what I want to do? I've got an intrusive thought. I want to slice my cup and see what happens. So what you do is you grab this out your side pocket like that, and then you just gently put a blob on, and then
Oh, she's got a knife.
what you do is you let your intrusive thoughts win. And just to prove how confident I am in this product, I'm going to do it over your head.
Okay. Go on then.
Okay. Here you go. It works.
Just a little drip.
So then, if you have even more intrusive thoughts, what you do is you slice it and you're like, shit, I don't know what to do. Oh yeah, there you go. Quickly grab that, squeeze that on, and it's done. No more
Nice,
leaking, and you're not banned out the pub. Brilliant. Oh, yeah, no, I'm not one of the.
That was impressive.
But yeah, here you go. So if you want to grab it in any color, we've got it in like beige, oak, silver, anthracite, white, and clear.
Explain to me a real life scenario. Not a real life, but a trade scenario, not out drinking.
Oh, trade scenario wise, if you are a plumber and you're fixing a gutter and it's like leaking all over the place and you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do, that would be great for that. Maybe if you're doing like a toilet or something, I don't know, I'm not a plumber, but...
How have you found Tool Fair so far?
Tool Fair so far, oh, absolutely brilliant. The atmosphere, I've never experienced anything like it. Thrilling, exhilarating.
Well, yeah, thank you for that demo. I think it was a good first attempt.
You go to the installer as well. Obviously, you're very brightly coloured.
Yeah.
We can't miss you. So where did this top idea come
Do you know
from?
what? I thought I thought I was going to get asked about the shirt.
Yeah.
We always do. With these tool shows, there's lots of cool, interesting, sexy products in this room.
Yeah.
Exhibit A. But of course, wipes. When you think wipes, you strip it down to what it fundamentally is. You think, God, how desperately dull. So, our whole concept is bringing our whole, modus operandi, if you like, is to make wipes cool, interesting, fun. Dare I say it, sexy? Maybe not sexy, but to try, and this is sort of where we start. And the shirts are engaging. People walk past the stand exactly like you did just 10 minutes ago. That's interesting. The shirt's really bright. I'm intrigued. I've come over. I've spoken to you. Hopefully, then we can sell them something as well. That's how it finishes. So it's just to lift the engagement on the whole thing.
And is the moustache part of the actual get-up as well, or is...
The moustache is a bit of an Australian influence. Yeah,
Right.
they went there at Christmas,
I
and
think it suits
this
you.
is what I brought back with
No,
me.
it really
There
suits
you
you.
go. Thank you
I like
very
it.
much.
I like
yeah.
it. I tell you what, right? Just walking down there, bumped into this fella. Don't know if you know him. He's working on the old CT1
I
stand.
am, yeah.
Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
I'm all good in the hood. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm very, very good. Done any work here?
I haven't done any work here, but I've been to a few boxing shows here.
Oh, have you? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you've done a bit of boxing,
I did,
didn't you?
yeah.
What did
back
you
in the
get?
day, yeah, you
What did you
sports,
get
yeah,
to?
man and boy, yeah.
Did you? Yeah, man and boy.
Don't worry about it. We won't go too much
No,
into
what
that.
did you get to amateur?
I went
win
amateur.
anything?
Yeah, went out of Vegas, boxing Vegas with
Did you?
amateur. Yeah.
Well, that's something. I
Just gotta drop that in.
was gonna take the piss out of him a bit, but I'm not going to bother now because he's got a good right hook, ain't you?
Well, you don't know my record, yeah. You might
What
take
was
the piss
it?
out of me.
What was it?
Let's move on.
Are you here for the 2 days?
No, I'm here just for today with C-Tech London.
Yep.
London boys come down. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's always a busy, good show here today. It's nice to see you boys here.
Oh, no, thanks,
First
mate.
one?
Yeah, first one. No, I've been here before with C-Tech. Yeah, but this is Off the Job's first one and Trade App's first one. So, yeah, it's their first one. But I've been here before, so I like it here. I like it.
Yeah.
I had a good time last time I come here.
So I'm with Charlie and Alfie, both electricians. Alfie's just passed your AM2, but had a bad accident recently, so had to stop working. Because a lot of people think it's hard to get an apprentice nowadays. So what was your experience of getting an apprentice? And
Well, I went through a college near me, and it wasn't too difficult, but I suppose trying to get all the interviews, I had about 5 interviews, didn't get any, went back to college for a year and then got through with Camden Council. So it does take a bit of a while, but if you persevere, I reckon you'll get it.
Yeah, you just have to keep contact. One person's going to say yes, aren't they? You just have to keep going.
But we do have a giveaway with a lot of the more expensive bags.
Oh, right, okay.
So if you buy a bag £150 or more, you get 2 free work mats, the small mat and the medium mat,
Nice.
that's worth £50.
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad little perk, is it, if you buy a bag here? It is good stuff. I've got Velocity stuff. My friend PB Plumber, not to name drop or anything, he has his own bag on your stand, doesn't he?
Yeah, but he designed 2 of them himself.
Yeah, very good as well. I've got one.
Which
Not
one?
heavy though.
Which one?
When he's loaded up with all my tools.
The 9?
Maybe.
The one with the round top?
It might be, yeah.
Yeah. Service bag.
Yeah, that's it.
Just draw something. Just draw.
Our faces here. We've bumped into Schweb again, seen you around a lot lately.
I know. It's got to stop meeting like this.
Yeah, we have. Always on camera though. They don't see what goes on behind the scenes. But yeah, good to see you again. Today's a little bit different, a break away from the tool marking events, and at Tool Fair today. Who are you here with? CT1?
CT1, yeah.
Okay,
so I'm working here both days for CT1.
Okay, nice. Have you been to this one before?
I have a couple of times actually.
Yeah,
It
I
gets quite
haven't.
busy. The queue outside is just horrendous.
Yeah, they said I think around 4,000 to 5,000, which is a hefty amount.
Yeah.
I suppose this show's sort of based around a lot of tools, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you say you're a tool man yourself?
Yeah, I'm on the tools.
No,
Yeah.
like a tool man. Like some people have every tool.
Yeah.
Would you say you're that sort of person where you just
I'd
sort
say
of...
so.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
But yeah, no. What do you like the show then? You've been here many times before.
I've been to the Ali Pali once before, and
Yeah.
that's when we had a great day.
Are you doing any of the other ones? Because this isn't the only event that people don't realise. There are other events around the country.
We do the NEC Birmingham Installer,
Yeah.
Harrogate,
Yeah.
Sandown Park. We've just done Bolton.
Yeah. Are you doing Exeter? There's one in Exeter, isn't there?
No, we haven't been to Exeter. We maybe next year we'll go to Exeter.
Yeah.
But it's not up to me. I'm just a part-time sales advisor.
No, you're better than that, Alan.
Because I retired 3
You're
years
a
ago.
part-time sales legend.
So how is it with Camden Council? Because a lot of people have their own views on working for councils and stuff. How would you...
I'd say it's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah. There's not a lot of work, but you get to know, especially the testing side of it.
Okay.
You get a lot of that.
Yeah. Have you always worked for a council?
Yeah, I find, so like I do my own work on top of the council work. So
Yeah.
I'm not chasing money basically, so I can do,
Yeah.
the council's always going to pay me at the end of the month, and I can do my other bits
Yeah.
in the evening or on weekends.
Yeah.
So like, instead of chasing work all the time,
Yeah.
I've got the council that
Yeah, it's
always
good.
give
It's
me the
that
work.
security, yeah.
Yeah. And like the jobs are pretty much easy, like maintenance,
Yeah.
light fitting not working, and then an EICR, it's not too hard, it's domestic.
I'm stumbling round the corner. I thought I'll have a game of darts, right? And who's in charge of the darts? It's Liam Snelling from Komodo Workwear and this year's Apprentice 2025. How you doing? I see it last night. I watched you last night. You got through it, Liam.
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, tell us what the task was last night.
Last night was a tough one. We done the live TV selling, and I'm confident in my sales ability, but obviously being an electrician, I've never really cleaned up or used a hoover before, so I think that was a bit apparent.
So I watched it last night and tears were rolling down my eyes as you was trying to sell the public a hoover, but you didn't have it in a complete, it was all over the place, Liam. It was
Yeah.
terrible. And
I
it
know.
just confirmed to us on national TV that electricians don't know how to use hoovers or possibly even dustpans.
No.
If you was to start again, would you do electrics or do you enjoy plumbing?
Now as I'm getting older, I sometimes wish I'd done electrics just because of the physical side of it.
Yeah.
I feel ruined now sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you say, any trade's hard manual labour, but plumbing maybe gives it that edge.
Plumbing's good, money's good,
Yeah.
gas side of it's good. Have a ticket, like for electrics and for plumbing, like electrics and gas, you have to have a ticket. It means not everyone could just come into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it
true.
makes it a bit more selective.
Yeah, definitely.
So even when times is hard, you've still got to hold that ticket.
As sort of barrier to entry.
Yeah.
Makes it a
You
bit
know what I
more,
mean?
bit more rewarding.
Yeah.
But yeah, so how have you found it at all fair so far?
Yeah, good. Yeah. I've got a few bits and pieces. Had a couple of deals.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I have to be a bit careful as I'd be like
buying everything.
Yeah, go mad for it. You know what I mean?
Everything's been going really well with the business, and hopefully we get more exposure.
Yeah.
I've been learning a lot as well.
On The Apprentice?
Learning from The Apprentice, there's been times where I stumbled on pitches and stumbled even last night on the live TV selling. So it just makes me more confident. It gives me the ability to sort of know what I've done wrong and what to do better going forward.
The thing is, right, normally I would recognise you in your Komodo workwear and your general tradesman stuff and that. And I remember seeing you in a bar at a comedy club I was at, and you come up to me and went, "Pete!" And I was like, "Who is this guy?" It's Liam. Liam. And I was like, I couldn't. But now I look at you and I picture you in a suit and I see Liam Snelling, from The Apprentice and the Komodo
Thank
workwear,
you.
and I think you're doing really well, mate. I've got to say, take me
Thank
out
you
off
very
to you.
much.
It's a very brave thing to do. But
I appreciate that.
Good luck. I don't know how you're going to get on. So yeah, tune into The Apprentice. Liam's on it, and if not, catch up on it. Yeah.
Thank you, Pete.
Cheers, brother. Take care, man.
Right.
Catch us on the next one.
Yeah, see you
See you
tomorrow.
now.